I've got life's tough questions for you.
Hey listeners, I'm the Australia Guy, and this is Life's Tough Questions, the show where we talk about the Roid Olympics. Our first question asks us, you are catching a taxi or Uber, and would you rather your driver was a crazy, no regards for the law, speeding and drifting you to your destination? Or your driver was a creepy, heavy-breathing weirdo that is asking you very personal questions on the way to your destination? In both cases, you will arrive safely at your destination. Now, beginning with the posts on Facebook, you can immediately see most people prefer the creep. Although you arrive safely, Amy, for example, worries about the endangerment of other people, which is true. Arriving safely may mean others were not safe, and who knows who you endanger on the way. And Kathleen says, the creep, as the other reminds me of Cannibal Corpse's Shredded Humans. I wasn't familiar with the song itself until after listening to it, and I can see how driving to this song would be extremely scary. Libby says that she has experienced both and would prefer the creep over the crazy. Now, although most people here prefer the creep, over on the Reddit page, things take a turn the other direction, with a poll showing more people want the crazy driver over the creepy driver. I personally have experienced both. I mean, one time I had this really creepy guy who wanted to know where I was going, why, who I was meeting. It felt like someone was kind of like interrogating me, and it was really uncomfortable that I'd given him that information. Whereas a different example in South Korea, we're in like this 50km/h area, and I'd been in this taxi going at, I swear, it was like 100 kilometers on the sidewalk instead of the road. And it was crazy. And I think in both cases, it was dangerous, but I think I'm okay with the speeding crazy taxi. Not only does it get me to my destination faster, but the knowledge that I'll arrive safely means it's kind of like a roller coaster or a theme park ride. An exciting adventure, leaving me with a rush and excitement, whereas the creep is, well, it's creepy. That feeling might also linger me and just stick around, leave me thinking is he stalking me now? What's he doing now? Ugh. And Daniel says it exactly when he says, since you're guaranteed to arrive safe, I would be more worried about the creep knowing 2 locations that I might frequent for their future creeping habits. Yeah, no thank you. What do you guys think? Comment below. Okay, so our next question. Would you rather only wear long sleeve shirts for the rest of your life, or only wear short sleeve shirts for the rest of your life? Note, you can't roll up the sleeves on the long shirt. Gee, it's like a tongue twister. Short sleeve shirt, short sleeve shirt, short sleeve I can't even say it. Anyway, let us know if you can say it in the comments. With that being said, although he loves to do it, even without the ability to roll the sleeves, Ty said that he would rather long sleeve. And Reddit users seem to want the short sleeve. However, on a 60-40 split, and user Libby is trying to sneak in a 3/4 shirt. Sneaky. But either short or long sleeve shirts, they're the choices that you have to make here. Now, Reddit user Meme Man says, bruh, you can just wear a sweater over short sleeves. Which is true. You can put on more layers, but many situations may look weird if you're wearing a jacket or a suit over your short sleeve shirt. Also, I sweat a lot, so extra layers are a no-go for me in that sense. However, a good backup is it like, a sweater or that if you do go the shirt. So not a bad idea. And John here says that he wants to wear short sleeve so he can wear his band t-shirts. But I don't know if that always translates to professional in the workplace. I myself too wear a lot of t-shirts. Lately I've been trying to branch into some more business shirts and long sleeve, but honestly, it really isn't me. I like novelty shirts, band shirts, like the general feel of a simple t-shirt. Now, that being said though, I would feel really rude to participate in something formal, in anything less than a long sleeve shirt, like a business meeting, a wedding, a funeral. I don't want to be that guy that was inappropriate. And the reverse really isn't that bad, to turn up overly formal to a casual event. I mean, worst case, people look at you and think, oh, he's really snobby, or oh, he's just very well dressed. So I guess then comes the concept of hot and sweaty, how I get like in long sleeve shirts. I really struggle not to sweat at the best of times, so short sleeve is a better option in that case. And as it was stated earlier, I could wear a jacket or a cardigan or something if it got cold. So, I don't know. How do you guys feel about this? Comment below. So our next poll is about performance enhancing, asking, would you rather nobody use performance enhancing drugs for sport ever again, or nobody used auto-tune or voice altering equipment for music ever again? Now, there are a couple of users here commenting to the defense of auto-tune, saying things like, here we've got Pucker Chick on Reddit, who says, honestly, when auto-tune is used right, it can be a tool rather than a cheat code. So I'd rather keep that around. Or Alan here over on Facebook, who's more concerned about the health of people, saying auto-tune doesn't kill the user or cause health complications. I don't know. People had heard that Rebecca Black or whatever's Friday probably ripped out their ears. I'm pretty sure there was some pretty bad repercussions from that song. Anyway, which again, as usual, it's nice to see people making some moral choices here based on the safety of others. I'm going to start by saying I hate so much auto-tune these days. I hate the concept of artists being so common and less like bands and that getting popular. I get that there are some good artists out there. I get that. But there is also a lot of rubbish. And anyone who wants like a record deal now can get one. Much like having a YouTube channel, hey? It's like there's 1,000 rubbish ones for every one average one, and 100,000 rubbish ones for every one good one. P.S. Like, comment, and subscribe. And also, although I like the music, much like the parody that was on South Park of Lord, it's a bit sucky that you can't really perform that live when you've done so much editing to music these days. I mean, now, also, I don't condone drugs in competition. Things like drugs tests in the Olympics, they're important. But, just like nuclear drifting and Michael's comments about the benefit of spectating the drug users in their own category, to that is just compared to regular competition, it would just be awesome. Like, personally, I agree. I would love to see the Drug Olympics. Now, seeing as people can like push their bodies to their extreme and the results would be incredible, it would just be really cool, I think, to see this kind of like roid Olympics. Like, yeah, sure, there would be ODs and probably a few deaths, to be honest. But, if they sign a waiver, then let them go nuts. Like people out there inject themselves with fluid to look bigger without actually gaining muscle. So let those people go crazy for my entertainment, you know? I'm more than happy to have people that want to do this kind of stuff to themselves. People do it to themselves anyway and don't go in competition. So let them do it. Let's see this Roid Olympics, you know? How about you guys? Do you want to see the Roid Olympics? Woo! 2024 Roid Olympics. Let us know below. Okay, so last week's poll asked us, would you rather do something you love with people you hate, or do something you hate with people you love? And it would seem over on Facebook, it is a landslide once again against me, with everyone except myself going for the activity with people that they love over an activity with people that they hate. Naomi here states, I think if I did something I love with people I hate, it could make the whole experience a bad one. However, if I was to do something I hate with people I love, I could end up having a great time and learn not to hate the thing I was doing. Similar to Reddit user Deadly Use of Horse, who was saying, people you hate can ruin the experience of doing something you love. But people you love can make any experience better. War is a lot worse when you hate the guys you're fighting alongside. But even the worst foxhole conditions can be made bearable with a bit of good company. Perhaps they're right here. I mean, people that you care about could make you see things in a different light. Although, that being said, I feel the same about, saying about people that you could hate. I mean, I've done team building activities with work colleagues that, I didn't care much for them, but by the end of the activity, I was laughing and having a good time with them. And I'm glad to see that over on the Reddit page, a couple more people would rather do something they love with people they hate. But, we still lose out to the hanging with people that you love. I guess that's just the way it goes today. I think one thing that sells it for me would be my world travel experience. I've spent a bit of time living abroad and experiencing new, fun things with complete strangers. I think the ability to try new things or come out of your shell to be brave or adventurous really shines when you're with strangers or people you're trying to prove something against, like people that maybe you hate, that you want to, upstage them. So I feel you can really experience something that's really fun and almost just accept that there are jerks there with you and you really enjoy it. Or even, for example, I would love to go skydiving. I've never been skydiving, but I think about 70% of my family would probably not want to join me in going skydiving. And of that 70%, that wouldn't, the remaining 30, of that 30%, probably half of those probably couldn't even find the time to come out and join me doing it. So, the concept in my mind that you could really do anything with anyone and have a good time is quite open to me. I mean, how about you guys? Do you want to join me skydiving? Do you hate me? Let me know below. Anyway, as for next week's question, we ask, would you rather lose an embarrassing case on Judge Judy, or have a personal family intervention with Dr. Phil? Ooh. What will you choose? Leave your answers in the comment section here, or head over to the Facebook group and comment and place your vote, and we'll see who's in the majority next episode. We've got that Reddit page, so if you don't want to post on Facebook and would rather be anonymous, you can head over to the Reddit page at r/Life's Tough Questions. So if you're keen to possibly see your answer pop up, then like, comment, and subscribe, and get posting and replying with more of life's tough questions. I'm the Stray Guy, and I don't have a clever sign-off.
Would you rather stay inside for all your life, or fly around the air 100 miles as a knife? I wonder what it is that you would do. That's why I've got life's tough questions for you.